Hi there, viewers. Is your little one a picky eater? Getting your child to eat a nutritious diet can be an ongoing struggle for parents. Sometimes convenience, taste, and social situations might get your kid hooked on unhealthy meals. Eating nutritious foods is vital for all age groups, including growing kids. Providing healthier meals at a young age can help your children make wiser food choices, which will help them build healthier bodies and habits in the long run. In today's video, let's explore what nutrients are essential for kids' growth and development. Are fats necessary? What are healthy carbs? We'll discuss all that and more. Let's get started. Let's begin with carbohydrates. When you think of carbohydrates, what comes to mind? Maybe you're thinking of junk food, or even that all carbohydrates are bad. Well, it all depends on what carbohydrates you're talking about. Yes, some carbs are unhealthy, but that doesn't mean all are harmful. Carbohydrates are one of the primary nutrients needed by the body. Did you know that almost 50 to 55% of calorie needs of children older than 2 must be carbohydrates? That's why eliminating carbs or low-carb diets could be dangerous for your kid. Carbs break down into sugar molecules. The body then takes these sugar molecules and stores them to be used as energy. 1 gram of carb contains 4 kilocalories of energy, and children need lots of energy for their overall growth and cognitive operation. Carbohydrates can be divided into 2 categories: simple and complex. Simple carbs like cakes, donuts, chocolates, and other sweet treats contain refined white flour and added sugar that can quickly raise blood glucose levels. Simple carbs are considered unhealthy due to their high glycemic index, or GI. The glycemic index measures the rate at which your body raises its blood sugar levels after eating a particle of food. Foods with high GI invite many health problems like diabetes, obesity, and heart disease in the long run. Complex carbs like whole wheat pasta, brown rice, sugar-free drinks, and multigrain bread are great, although not as popular due to their taste compared to simple carbs. Choosing complex carbs will keep your kids' health on track. Just avoid processed foods or meals that contain added fat. However tasty these foods are, they're not as nutritious and are easy to overeat. Moving along, let's talk about proteins. Unlike carbohydrates, only 20% of your child's energy needs come from proteins. But that's no reason to ignore them. Proteins are the cornerstone of a balanced diet for children. Why is that? Protein is a complex chemical molecule that is the body's building block. Proteins can be broken down into microscopic compounds called amino acids. And almost 500 different amino acids exist. Still, only 20 make up the protein in humans. The amazing thing about proteins is that they form the matrix of bones, connective tissues, and collagen. This makes them imperative for children's strong teeth, joints, skin, hair, and nails. Proteins are also involved in the immune responses, hormone production, and blood clotting. Most importantly, they control growth and gene expression. Suppose your little one is not fond of having protein-rich foods. In that case, their immunity could decline, causing digestive problems and slowing their growth, bringing about other metabolic issues. There's multiple ways to include protein in your child's diet, from breakfast to dinner. Animal sources like milk, eggs, cheese, fish, chicken, and meat can be part of your child's regular diet. But if your kids just flat out won't eat meat, there are many other ways to meet your child's protein needs. Try vegetarian sources like soy milk, beans, lentils, peas, nuts, seeds, hummus, quinoa, whole grains like tofu, and nut butter. Adding even a dollop of almond or peanut butter to their oatmeal can make the difference. Also try steak tacos, lentils, brown rice, meatballs, or tuna sandwiches. They'll also love snacking on Snap Pea Crisps, peanut puffs, string cheese, or frozen yogurt pops. Next, let's befriend fats. The most common myth about nutrition is that fat-free products are healthy. But that might not always be the case. Food manufacturers generally add more sugar to packed foods to make them low-fat or fat-free. As a result, you might unknowingly end up overdosing your kid with too much sugar. Do not discard fat entirely from your child's diet. Fats help the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. It keeps your child's body warm during extreme cold climates. Fatty foods have always been associated with many health problems like obesity, heart disease, and type 2 diabetes. But not if you're picking the right fats. Before we go ahead, let's explore the types of fats. Polyunsaturated and monosaturated fats will boost the brain development of your toddlers. Studies have shown these fats can improve nerve development. Fats in salmon, olive oil, fresh avocados, nuts, and seeds can increase good cholesterol. So switch to guacamole dip instead of going for mayonnaise dip. You can always try baking or grilling salmon fillets. The good cholesterol from these fatty foods can reduce the risk of stroke and heart diseases. Next, let's talk about saturated fats. You generally find these fats in packaged foods to increase their shelf life. Foods like hard margarine, the king of saturated fats, add a smooth texture to baked goods like cookies and crackers, but at a cost, as it can increase bad cholesterol in the blood and cause a slew of health problems for your child. The last type, and probably the most dangerous fat, is trans fat, generally present in foods like potato chips and deep-fried fast foods. Encourage your children to eat foods that have been cooked fresh at home. Try offering baked potato salads instead of deep-fried French fries, as they're an excellent substitute for a greasy snack. Let's talk about fats in milk. You'll see various milk and milk products having varying fat percentages in the dairy aisle of your supermarket. Toddlers under 2 years can have full-fat milk without any side effects. And it's not recommended to give children under 2 soy, rice, or almond milk, as they're low in fat. Remember, if your child's 1 to 3 years of age, 25 to 30% of the calories should come from fat. Let's narrow in on vitamins and minerals. Every child needs a variety of vitamins, minerals, and salts to stay healthy. Vitamin deficiencies can be scary and have long-term side effects. Let's talk about a few vital ones. Is your child drinking enough milk? Dairy can be a great source of calcium that builds strong bones and teeth. It also contains B vitamins and vitamin D, which are essential for digestive and nervous systems. But if your child is dairy-free, what do? Chia seeds, broccoli, or dried figs are an excellent source of vitamin B and D. Including citrus fruits like oranges, strawberries, tangerines, papaya, pineapple, and mangoes in your child's diet will provide a great source of vitamin C. Vitamin C does an incredible job of keeping infections away and fortifying bones, cartilage, and gums. Vitamin C also improves the absorption of iron and maintains hemoglobin levels. Carrots, pumpkins, tomatoes, and other orange-colored foods can give them the benefits of vitamin A. It can safeguard their night vision and avoid skin dryness. Leafy greens such as spinach, kale, parsley, Swiss chard, or cabbage may not be your child's #1 food choice, but they help in the production of more red blood cells and DNA synthesis. Try including these foods in your child's diet, as they boost iron levels and provide a great source of folic acid and vitamin K. If you want to help your child's thyroid function, it's recommended to include seafood and iodized salt in their diet. But be cautious about high-sodium foods like processed meats, cheese, and pickles. Too much sodium can cause water retention and affect their growing hearts. Last but not least, your child requires a lot of water for the smooth functioning of their entire body. A newborn's body has 75% of fluids, which takes part in many chemical reactions, bowel movements, maintaining temperature, lubricating joints, and preventing kidney stones. The water required will depend on weather, age, and gender. On average, a child might require 1.3 to 1.7 liters of water daily. Whew! All this talking about food has made me so hungry. I'm heading to the pantry section to grab some snacks. What about you? Interested in learning more about some healthy snack options? We have something for everybody. Check these out. 15 healthy late-night snacks you can eat, or 18 healthy snacks if you're diabetic. Go ahead, click one, or better yet, watch both and learn more about some healthy snacks to include in your diet. Does your kid eat a balanced diet every day? Let us know in the comments below.